leading financial service provider, we are proud to be associated with Business Review on Zambia's leading broadcaster, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good.
It's now becoming cheaper to do business in Zambia. How's this so? It's now becoming cheaper to market and sell your products because you can do this purely online. One group of young people that have come together and have put together a business that enables you to market your products and services online as an SME is called Find Me in Zambia. This is what we're talking about tonight on Business Review, e-commerce and making life and business easier for you. Later on in the program, we get to find out what's happening in the Standard Chartered Bank Diary, and later join Felix Galamkani Banda in the Business Motivational segment. I'm Faith Tulangoma. Join me just after the break. And just now, we're joined by Ivan Mweene, who is co-founder of Find Me in Zambia, which is a new concept and a new business in e-commerce. Ivan, good evening and welcome to Business Review.
Good evening, Faith. Thank you for having me on the show.
Okay, so please, let's begin by just giving us a general overview of what e-commerce is.
Well, e-commerce basically is business that's done online. I mean, over the years, we've seen a huge trend change where people now are doing business online, whereas you don't actually have to physically go into a shop and buy something. You can actually buy it online. That basically is e-commerce.
Okay, and how is that doing? What are the global trends and regional trends as pertaining to e-commerce?
Well, it's growing quite rapidly, actually, because eBay, for example, most people will know eBay as the founding fathers, if you like, of online or e-commerce. They're roughly estimated at $8.7 billion. That's their net worth. Then there's another company called Flitmark in India, which is also estimated at $15.9 billion. And so basically what's happening is they are growing in such a rapid rate because they supply roughly like almost 30 different commodities to over 1,000 different clienteles across the globe, and of course even in India as well. So the trend is that everyone now is finding ways to simplify their lives, because we are living in a world now where we don't have enough time. I think when our parents were in business or in work, they could knock off at 5 o'clock, it was done. Now you have to basically carry on until the wee hours of the morning because you're emailing your partners in Dubai or in Istanbul or in New York, and there's conference calls via Skype. So everything has changed because of technology. So the trends right now is that everyone is growing and the opportunities for growth are absolutely phenomenal.
Indeed they are. Now, talking about Zambia, coming back home and talking about e-commerce, is it a viable or sustainable, workable business in Zambia where access to the internet is not as it should be?
Well, I think it is, because what's happened is not everyone now has a smartphone. Well, not everyone, but the majority of people are buying into smartphones, which actually do have an internet connectivity. So people can now connect with their friends via email and Facebook and all these other social media networks. And even if you did a bit of a survey, which I did, is that most cellular providers say that their sales that they have now mostly are for data bundles as opposed to the usual credit talk time that everyone buys for. So you can see the trend is slowly moving to buying and using internet on their phones. Because when we all started with the internet, it was all about that big, heavy computer, and it moved to the laptop, and now it's the phone. So there's always moving progress. Technology is able to help us move forward on a rapid rate. Accessibility is there for basically a click of a button and the amount of data bundles you want to buy.
Okay,
Yeah.
So now talking about the local trends. What are the local trends like? We gave the example of the big companies on the international market such as eBay and all the others. What are the local trends like at the moment?
Well, local trends right now is, if you look at the financial sector, like banks now are offering e-commerce or e-banking, which makes life easier for the customers. That shows you that now everyone is moving to a world where they can just do things online. And before you know it, people will start selling and buying things on the internet here very locally. But obviously, a lot of people who cannot find what they're looking for locally will buy something abroad and get it shipped in via DHL or via FedEx or which other courier services are available at the time, or even Zampo. So people are slowly moving towards that. I mean, even clothes are being bought online now. There are a lot of retail outlets from the Western world, such as I forget the name, but there are a lot of e-companies that are selling to Zambia quite a bit. So the trend is changing, and people are buying a lot online.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, talking about buying a lot online, we've been seeing a few companies, local companies that are purely online based, such as .com Zambia and a few others. Please just walk us through some of them and what exactly they're doing.
Right now, the trends are that people are pursuing a business line a business model, if you like, where they are trying to make their life simple, because not everyone has the opportunity to always rush out and purchase or pay for services. For example, like Multichoice has an online service now. You can pay for your DSTV online now. You've got your financial institutions now also, like I said earlier on, who are allowing you to bank online. Like water and sewage also now is also online as well, so you can pay for even ZRA as well, just pushing the agenda of making payments online as well. So everyone now is moving towards being online. So you can see that before you know it, I'm hoping that people won't have to be in their cars anymore driving around and causing congestion and traffic.
I like that.
Yeah.
Well, now let's talk about Find Me in Zambia, which was an idea and a concept you co-founded.
Yes, I did, yes. The idea was based on the fact that and my young team of enthusiastic students realized that there was an opportunity to help small SMEs grow their businesses, because in a world that is growing at a rapid rate in terms of business, they have an opportunity to be part of that business by simply being online. For example, if you have a small bakery that you run outside your production company here, and you want to get more customers, because everyone may say, look, Faith makes amazing cakes, cakes are beautiful, but that's only within your circle. And unless people know that you're exposed to another outside market, even Zimbabwe, say, hey, listen, let's call Faith from Zambia, she can do fantastic cakes for us here in Zimbabwe. You start your export business as well that way. So it's all about expanding your horizons over and beyond Zambia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between what you're doing and what Best of Zambia is doing?
Best of Zambia targets basically most of the established companies that are already have a strong foothold already in the economy, and that are really existing on a big platform. We're targeting the small guy, the guy who wants to make it big, who has a big dream that he knows that if I just have enough customers, I can make it and get that bigger dream to the next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, seeing as you're just starting out, what are some of the challenges that you're facing?
Well, the thing with Zambians is we always feel that unless it's big and established, it's not really credible. We don't see the idea of something starting small and growing. I mean, when Steve Jobs started Apple, he had a great deal of challenges. People didn't believe that a computer, or a home computer, would make sense, but he grew the business. When Bill Gates started and launched Microsoft Word, people thought, does this make sense? And it grew. It always starts small, but as long as it starts, it can grow. And I think the challenge for most companies or most SMEs is that you must realize that as long as you just start, the key is just start. Try and fail, try and fail, and you will, at some stage, you will manage to accomplish your goals. And we're just saying that, look, we're here. We can give you the opportunity to expose yourself to a bigger market because the world has changed. A lot of people for example, may want to find a plumber, and they always call up their friend, listen, you're not a good plumber, you're not a good plumber. But if there is a directory that shows all the different small plumbers that carry the tools that are very good, there you are. They can be contacted on a click of a button, and they're good to go, and their business can grow from that point on.
Okay, now I know there are lots of people that are watching right now and they're saying, that's exactly what I need.
Right.
So how can they reach you?
Well, simply by going online, and we're online right now, just Google findmeinzambia.com and click on info or you can email us at info@zambia.com, and we'll be happy to respond to you within 24 hours to get your details, because all you need really is a 1-year subscription. Am I allowed to mention the amount?
No.
Okay. It's a 1-year subscription anyway, and you're good to go for a whole year with us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Ivan, thank you very much for making it through to Business Review, and we wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much for having me on the show, and I really hope that you'll also join us on the site as well.
We definitely will.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's what we're talking about. Getting your business online, getting that online presence that you need to boost your business to the next level. You're watching Business Review. Just now, let's join the Standard Chartered Bank in their diary.
At Standard Chartered Bank, we believe that banking isn't just about helping you save your money. It's about showing you investment solutions that grow it. Speak to our wealth management team today or visit any of our branches to get started on building a brighter, more prosperous future. Standard Chartered, here for good.